topics as well. So that is why a part of triangle will be done with circles, okay? But triangles independently has been done and the other things which we'll be doing with the other topics. All right, well, so quad is four sides. It can be anything. This is a quadrilateral, isn't it? So we'll be discussing different kind of quadrilaterals and get to know their properties and other formulae. First one is parallelogram. Solve हो रहा है, that's perfect. Parallelogram. So whenever we have opposite sides parallel to each other, parallel as well as equal, they are known as parallelogram. All right. This is a parallelogram. So if I want to perimeter, so basically there are perimeters, which is sum of all the sides, and area, you know what the area is. Archie will discuss that. Mathematically, it's not a polygon, but we consider it to be a polygon in some cases. In pure maths, circle is not a polygon. All right. Okay, so let me consider this to be B, breadth, base, or whatever. Okay, and this to be height. So the area will be base into height. Is that clear? Base into height. ये बात समझ में clearly आ रही है? There's no problem there. Why it is happening? Because parallelogram can be divided into two triangles of equal area. So if I join this, the base is same, the height is same. Here also, the base is same and height is same. So half into base into height double kar do, you will get area of the parallelogram. Makes sense? Simple. All right. What else is there? So there are things which I will not write, but I will just draw. For example, I already told you opposite sides are parallel and equal. In a parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel and equal. So I don't think that has to be written anywhere. In English language, the figure itself is sufficient. Yes or no? Do you want me to write these things, or is the figure sufficient? Tell me. No need, right? It's sufficient. Perfect. Okay. Then the other property, we talk about the diagonal. The diagonal. Okay. So diagonals intersect. Diagonals intersect. Do they intersect at any particular angle? Not really. So unless I draw the angle or mark the sides, you won't have to assume anything. All right. What are diagonals? Diagonals are the lines that join the opposite vertices. Is that clear? All right. Also, perfect. Also, they bisect each other. So bisect, that means if I draw these two lines, that means these two parts are equal and these two parts are also equal. So they bisect each other, not necessarily at any particular angle. Cool. Okay, also, if I draw a parallelogram like this, in which the length of sides are A and this is B. So here I wrote height, it was the vertical thing, but this B is basically the slant height, or the one of the sides. So now I have two sides over here. All right. And if I make two diagonals of lengths D1 and D2, so length of diagonals is D1 and D2, then there's a formula which connects the diagonals to the sides, which is D1 square plus D2 square is equal to twice of A square plus B square. This is a very important formula, which I don't think you have done in your high school. Have you? I don't think so. No, Priyanka? Both diagonals length are not same. If they will be same, then I would draw the figure in that way. So it's not necessary. Okay, now this formula, I think you guys haven't done earlier, or have you? This is very important. I have seen some questions which are directly based on this formula. Exactly, Mohit. Sum of squares of all sides. All right. Reason for this formula? Shankha, for that, I'll have to use trigonometry. But that kind of trigonometry is not in the ambit of CAT. That is why let's leave it like that. Okay? Okay? So basically, it says, the formula is, the sum of the squares of diagonals is equal to sum of the squares of all sides of parallelogram. All right? इज दैट क्लियर एवरीवन? इसलिए डबल कर दिया, जो 2 बाहर लगाया, क्यों लगाया कि a square plus b square plus a square plus b square, सारे साइड का स्क्वायर को ऐड कर दिया, दैट्स व्हाई वी पुट 2 इन द आउटसाइड. द फॉर्मूला इज क्लियर टू एवरीवन? गणेश, ये फॉर्मूला डायगोनल्स और साइड्स के रिलेशन के लिए इन अ पैरेललोग्राम. प्रियंका यूज कब होगा? जब वो बोल देगा बताओ सम ऑफ स्क्वायर्स ऑफ डायगोनल्स, तब कर सकता है. या फिर वो बोल देगा दे विल गिव यू द साइड्स एंड गिव यू लेंथ ऑफ वन डायगोनल, दे विल आस्क टू फाइंड अनदर डायगोनल. दैट इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी. बोल दे चलो ठीक है, वन साइड इज लेट्स से वन साइड इज 5 एंड द अदर साइड इज लेट्स से 3 एंड वन ऑफ द डायगोनल्स इज लेट्स से 7, देन व्हाट लेंथ ऑफ द अदर डायगोनल. सो यू कैन पुट दिस फॉर्मूला, द वैल्यूज एंड गेट द आंसर. ठीक है? ऑलराइट. Now, rectangles. Normally, you must have seen in your books कि लोग पहले क्या करते हैं? Squares. Akanksha, exactly. Squares. Rashid, it is applicable to all the things. ठीक है? Okay. So normally people do squares, then they go to rectangles, then they go to parallelogram, then to kite, etc. But I started from parallelogram. There's a reason for that. We'll get to the reason soon. In rectangle, what happens? Rectangle is basically a parallelogram. That is why मैं कैसे जा रहा हूँ general to specific. So rectangle is a case of parallelogram. Do you get that? Which case? The case where the adjacent sides are at 90 degrees. Understood? So opposite sides are parallel as well as equal. And alright, and at the very same time, the adjacent sides are at 90 degree. Clear? That's a special case. Okay, now let us look at the diagonals. The diagonals bisect each other. और यहाँ एक चीज देखो, मैंने क्या किया है, चारों पार्ट्स इक्वल है. इसका क्या मतलब? डायगोनल्स आर इक्वल एंड दे बाइसेक्ट ईच अदर. क्लियर? सो प्रियंका, यू आर आस्किंग आर द डायगोनल्स इक्वल? दे आर इक्वल इन केस ऑफ रेक्टेंगल्स. सो बेसिकली वी कैन से वन थिंग. मैं बोलूंगा आई कैन से रेक्टेंगल्स आर दोज पैरेललोग्राम्स हुज डायगोनल्स आर इक्वल. क्लियर? बोल सकते हैं, ये भी बोल सकते हैं रेक्टेंगल्स आर दोज पैरेललोग्राम्स हुज एडजेसेंट साइड्स आर 90 डिग्री. नो वर्षा, दे डोंट बाइसेक्ट एट 90 डिग्री. नो होता तो मैं लिख देता यहाँ पे. दैट्स व्हाट आई सेड. शुड आई राइट और शुड आई जस्ट मेक अ डायग्राम? द डायग्राम इज सेल्फ सफिशिएंट, इजंट इट? Unless I write something, do not assume. Yes, Ankit. ठीक है? Okay. Also, there's one more thing. The angles, the diagonals, in case of this parallelograms, they don't bisect these angles. Okay? तो मैंने नहीं लिखा मतलब bisect नहीं करते हैं. Cool? The leading diagonal है, बड़ा वाला. This, the leading diagonal. बड़ा is called leading, छोटा वाला is the other diagonal. Okay, here they bisect but not at the 90 degree. Now coming to the area. So if this thing is length and this thing is let's say breadth, so the area will be L into B. Everyone knows that. And perimeter will be 2 times L plus B. ठीक है? All this stuff is clear to all of you? Nothing much here. Next is obviously squares. So see what I can do over here. I can just say squares are those rectangles all of whose sides are equal. ठीक है? This can be said. Squares are those rectangles all of whose sides are equal. समझ गए? सब लोग ये बात समझ चुके होंगे. तो when all sides are equal and adjacent angles are 90, so there is no need. Other things are kind of obvious. What is obvious? That the diagonals will bisect each other at 90 degree and diagonals are equal as well. ठीक है? प्रियंका, नॉन इंजीनियरिंग वीडियो में भी यही चीज दिखाई जाएगी, कुछ और नहीं होगा. आई थिंक तुम्हारे दिमाग में साइकोलॉजिकली ऐसा आ गया है कुछ लोग कि नॉन इंजीनियरिंग वीडियोस में बहुत ही ईजी हो जाता है. इट्स जस्ट दैट वहाँ पे क्वेश्चंस नहीं कराते, इन्हीं चीज़ों को एक का 2 मिनट बताया जाता है. सो इफ यू लुक वॉच दिस, इट इज मोर देन सफिशिएंट. मैं काफी धीरे जा रहा हूँ आज. आई थिंक साइड्स आर इक्वल, सो लेट द साइड बी ए. इफ आई अज्यूम द साइड टू बी ए, देन द एरिया विल बी a square and the perimeter will be 4 times a. Okay? And if I assume d to be the length of diagonal, now can you find the value of d? Of course, by Pythagoras theorem we can find the value of d. देखो, this one is a, this is also a, and if I want to find the length of this diagonal, 90 degree है ये, so diagonal will be square root of sum of squares of sides, that is a square plus a square, which means d is equal to a root 2. Is that clear? Exactly, Aryan, it does. So also the diagonals in square, they bisect these angles. एक जगह ड्रॉ किया, बाकी सब में obvious है 90 डिग्री है, तो it will be bisecting everywhere. Clear? Is that clear, everyone? D is equal to a root 2. Cool. Now, rhombus. Rhombus काफी interesting है. You know, the best thing about rhombus, all the sides are equal, but the adjacent sides are not necessarily at right angles. Okay? देखो यहाँ पे अगर मैं diagonals बनाऊंगा, the diagonals will bisect each other at 90 degrees, and diagonals also will not be equal. If I assume this to be D1, diagonal 1, and this to be diagonal 2, D1, D2 are not equal, and I'm assuming the sides to be A. तो now think about this. ऐसा लगता है कि rhombus है tilted square है. Can I say that? Rhombus is a tilted square, or vice versa. Square is a straightened rhombus. Can I say that? I'm repeating. Rhombus is a tilted square, and square is a straightened rhombus. बिल्कुल होगा अर्ची, वो हर जगह होगा. अच्छा, एक बात जो अर्ची ने पूछा अभी, ध्यान से सुनना. शी इज आस्किंग, पैरेललोग्राम में जो मैंने बताया था डायगोनल कॉरिलेशन साइड से, क्या वो हर जगह क्या वो रेक्टेंगल में एप्लीकेबल होगा? मैं बोल रहा हूँ नॉट जस्ट रेक्टेंगल, इट विल बी एप्लीकेबल टू ऑल सॉर्ट्स ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम्स. ओके, सो इफ दैट फॉर्मूला is for parallelogram, that means it is for all kinds of parallelogram, be it rectangle, be it square, or be it rhombus. So rhombus also is a parallelogram. Understood? The sides are equal and parallel to each other. Is that clear? Parallel का मैं यहाँ पे symbol बना देता हूँ. This is parallel to this one, and this is parallel to this one. So when we use these arrows, it's parallel. D1 is Nishit, exactly. D1 is not necessarily equal to D2. Okay, रात्रिका? ठीक है. Not necessarily. एक चीज और बोल सकते हैं. देखो, जो मैंने दो बातें बोली थी, क्या बोला था? Rhombus is a tilted square, square is a straightened rhombus, or I can also say square is a rhombus whose diagonals are equal. Can I say that? समझ में आ गया? Squares are those rhombuses whose diagonals are equal. Is that clear, everyone? Can I say कि rectangle और rhombus की शादी हुई थी, तो जो बच्चा पैदा हुआ वो square था? Can we say that? Yes or no? Well, area of a rhombus, the target rhombus diagonal bisect. Yeah, of course. This angle you're asking. Yeah, they bisect. Okay, हमेशा याद रहेगा. So area is half into D1 D2. I think इस फॉर्म में याद करने की जरूरत नहीं है. This is practical. This is kind of logical, isn't it? No, Sonak. Tilt कर दो स्क्वायर को तो diagonals change हो जाएगा ना. Ramu, in square, diagonals are equal, rhombus diagonals are not equal. Also, in square, all the angled vertices are 90 degree. In rhombus, it's not necessary. All right. तो मैं एक काम करता हूँ. इतना हमारा हो गया है. Let us try to understand something over here. See, now I'll make a Venn diagram. सब लोग ध्यान से देखना. Manisha, whatever you say is all right. Of course, Manisha. See, so here we have. Okay, I'm making a Venn diagram. See what's going to happen. Look, ऐसे नहीं. This denotes parallelograms. All right. This denotes the rectangle. तो बताओ इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? Can you read the Venn diagram? What does this mean? No, Chintan. Length between the opposite ends would not be same. Opposite vertices same नहीं होगा ना. Sides will be same, but diagonals will not be same. I don't go to trapezium. Wait, आते हैं वहाँ पे. Let's go. Flow. No, this is a proper flow. So I can say this means all rectangles are parallelograms, but reverse is not true. Okay. Also, let this denote rhombus. This is rhombus. Rhombus is also a parallelogram. Okay. And this common area is nothing but squares. Is that clear, everyone? So whatever is common with rhombus and rectangle is basically square. So square is the rectangle as well as a rhombus. Clear? So I can say all squares are rectangles. You can also say all squares are rhombuses. अब कोई भी तरह की तकलीफ होगी नहीं. सबको समझ में आ चुका होगा. चलो. Perfect. Moving ahead. So some people had this problem in rhombus. They are saying if it tilt, then also this end will remain same. Is that so? Think about it. देखो, कुछ मेरे पास स्क्वायर इस तरह का है नहीं, मैं मोड़ के दिखा सकूं. This is the square. मुझे बताना सब लोग ध्यान से जिसको प्रॉब्लम है यहाँ पे, दिस इज द डायगोनल। अगर मैं टिल्ट करूंगा तो ये इतना ही रहेगा कि बढ़ नहीं जाएगा, डोंट यू थिंक सो? दिस डायगोनल विल इंक्रीज इन लेंथ, इजंट इट? दैट इज गोइंग टू हैपन, एंड दिस वन विल डिक्रीज इन लेंथ, सी इट्स विजिबल। सो दिस वाज अ स्क्वायर and this is a rhombus. The diagonals would not be necessarily equal. Clear? Now I think it's clear to everyone. Visualize? Cool. Okay, now comes trapezium. So trapezium is a kind of a quadrilateral in which, see, in trapezium, only one pair of opposite sides are parallel. This is parallel to this, and the other two opposite sides are non-parallel. चिंतन, हाँ, रोटेट नहीं किया, टिल्ट किया था। आई सेड टिल्ट। हाँ सोनू, एग्जैक्टली। आई डिड आई यूज द वर्ड रोटेटेड? आई डिड नॉट। ये अपने आप ही तुमने अनवारंटेड assumption ले लिया। आई यूज द वर्ड टिल्ट, keeping the base at the same place. Anyways, now understood. So this trapezium, so only two opposite sides are parallel, other is not. Okay, now let me say that this length is A and this length is B, and the distance between these two parallel lines, the distance between the parallel lines is equal to H. Clear? This H is distance between the parallel lines, or you can also say H is height. Okay? No, Archie. In parallelograms, both the opposite sides should be parallel. Trapezium में ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है. Clear? But Archie, you know what? The reverse is true. The reverse is true, Archie. All parallelograms are trapezium. ठीक है, बात समझ में आई? So a parallelogram is that kind of trapezium where both the opposite sides are parallel. This is one way to understand it. Anyways, looking at this, I want to create something so that I get the formula of it. तो formula कैसे बनता है? सब लोग ध्यान से देखना, बहुत मजा आने वाला है. बता क्या करूँगा? See, I will. No Shubhangi, not necessarily. Two opposite sides equal जरूरी नहीं है. Shubhangi and Ashu. ठीक है? I'll come to that. Wait. So I will replicate this. I'll make a clone of it. इसका क्लोन बनाऊंगा और उसको उल्टा यहाँ चिपका दूंगा, like this. Is that clear? Which means उल्टा कर दिया मैंने, तो this A comes here and this B goes upwards. Cool? Any problem? Understood, everyone? What I did? I just made the clone of it. Okay? I just made a clone of it. मैंने इसका एक उठाया, ऐसा ही बगल में चिपका दिया उल्टा करके. And not just this, I want to manipulate it more. जो ट्रायंगुलर पार्ट है मैंने इसको यहाँ से काट दिया. Okay? सीजर से मैंने इसको काट दिया और ये काट के यहाँ चिपका दिया, तो एग्जैक्टली ऐसे फिट हो जाएगा. Isn't it? Right? The moment I do it, see, जो पार्ट यहाँ से कटा है वही पार्ट यहाँ चिपक गया है. So basically, now I have a new rectangle. This part is gone. इसको मैंने काट के अलग कर दिया. So now I have a new rectangle like this, where the length is A plus B, and this is breadth is H. So area of this rectangle will be A plus B times H, isn't it? But originally ये इसका half था. ये मैंने कैसे बनाया है? How to make it? By taking two such trapeziums. So I got the area. Initially it was half. So the original area will be half of A plus B into H. You must have read the formula which says half of sum of parallel sides multiplied by height. Now you get the idea. Origami, Pranav, exactly. I did some origami over there. रितिका वो भी कर सकती हो. Whatever you want to do. But ऐसे directly आते हैं. No, Nirad. No comment on diagonals of trapezium. They don't make any sense. ईशा, हाँ ठीक है, मैंने एक ही ट्रेपेजियम के एक और पार्ट लिया ना, दोनों को मिला के फॉर्मूला क्रिएट किया. उसको हाफ क्यों किया? Because initially it was half. Yeah, Ani and Isha, that's what I'm saying. So I made that blue triangle by taking two such trapeziums. तो जो एरिया आया है वो असली ट्रेपेजियम में डबल आ चुका है ना, उसको हाफ कर दिया. That's the problem, you know, Vavisha and others. A lot of people think mathematics is so difficult. बचपन से ना प्रेशर बना रखा है. हर कोई क्या पूछता है आपसे घर में, पड़ोसी, parents, you know, relatives. How are you in studies? Which is your favorite subject? Oh, it's not mathematics. How did you score in mathematics? That's what they ask. They never ask you how much you scored in Hindi, English, right? They always ask you how much you scored in mathematics. And people who score well mathematics, they are the only people who are termed or deemed to be intelligent, but it's not so. The problem is the way mathematics has been written in the books, and I'm saying it out loud, in the textbooks of our schools or colleges, and the way it is being taught. That is the problem, that mathematics looks so boring, difficult, and irrelevant. But mathematics is everywhere. है ना? चलो आगे. Then comes isosceles trapezium. So ना मैथ्स में खराब है, जिंदगी कुछ नहीं कर पाएगा. So we are already pressurized a lot. Isosceles trapezium. This is a trapezium in which the non-parallel sides are equal. I think this is what someone was talking about. Right. So here we have, let this be A and let this be B. So these two sides are parallel and these two sides are equal. Okay. Is that clear? So here, if the length distant parallel lines is h, automatically we already created the formula for this thing, no? Half of a plus b into h. That is the area. It will be same, be it trapezium, be it isosceles trapezium. But we will calculate one more thing. This side, let this be slant height be L. Can we calculate this? Ishani, you are lucky. Origami is fun. Okay, so can you find the value of L? Who can do that? चलो काम करते हैं. Tell me something. If I drop two perpendiculars like this, two perpendiculars, then this will be A, yes or no? Yes. Pythagoras theorem, exactly. This will be A, and these two remaining are basically B minus A. So can I say this is B minus A upon 2, and this one is also B minus A upon 2. Understood, yes or no? Yeah, we can do that. And this thing is h already. So applying Pythagoras theorem here, we can calculate the value of L. It will be h square plus square of b minus a by 2 का square root. Understood everyone? Perfect. See, you not have to cram these formula. ये मुझे रट्टा मार दिया फिर से, तो मेरे पढ़ाने का फायदा नहीं होगा. नहीं तो किताब से रट्टा खुद भी मार लेते. Rishit, y upon 2? You think and tell me. Y upon 2, who is going to tell me? See, this is isosceles trapezium, isn't it? दोनों साइड बराबर है, तो इनका ये this angle is also equal, right? This is also equal. That's why it's isosceles trapezium. So this hole was B and this hole is A. That means sum of these two bases is B minus A. Yes or no? Right? So whatever is left apart from this is B minus A. आधा इधर है, आधा इधर है, तो उसको B minus A by 2 कर दिया. Cool. Got it, everyone? That y divided by 2. I hope it's clear. Got it, everyone? Perfect. Great. And you know what? Why I'm doing these things? For two reasons. One is that you understood tangent formula. Other is when you have some questions where you actually cut pieces and join them, your mind will already be ready to do those things. Otherwise, you will be always stuck in the formula. They don't want you to be there. Like in the previous, we did some cool questions about those triangles. Okay. So having said that, let us try to solve a few questions. But before that, why not do a beautiful question? Should we do a question first of all? Let's do a question. By the way, there's one more thing. Isosceles trapezium was actually made by cutting a rectangle by a line that is parallel to the base. समझ गए? जैसे काट दोगे, इसको हटा दो. So whatever is left is the isosceles trapezium. Isosceles trapezium is made up of by cutting a triangle, an isosceles triangle. Okay. Not any triangle, an isosceles triangle. Cool? Okay. Mohit, equilateral isosceles, दोनों से हो जाएगा. Scaling से नहीं हो पाएगा. So what I'm going to do, a question will not be on quadrilateral, it will be on triangles. Okay, because we've done triangles, so let's see. एक अच्छा question है, मजा आ जाएगा. So the question goes like this. We have a circle. Okay. Doesn't look like a circle, right? We have a circle like this. And the center. Some sectors. Now you will say, आपने circle तो पढ़ा ही नहीं है, तो आप सवाल करा ही क्यों रहे हो? मैं जानता हूँ आप लोग ऐसा बोलोगे. तो मैं बता क्या बोलूँगा? कि जितना circle तुम्हें आता है, उतने से काम बन जाएगा. Okay. This angle, let this angle be A, let this angle be B, and let this angle be C. All right. All right. Pizza याद आ गया. And this length, this chord, let's say it is 3, and this one is, let's say, 4. and this hole is, let's say, 6. Okay? उसके बाद I'll do something. This is the green area. This one is the yellow area. And this one is the red area. Okay? What do you have to do for me? That you have to tell me this red area minus green area minus yellow area. It's also known that angle C is the sum of angle A and angle B. That is the complete question. संस्कार हेवी वार्म अप है ये. The question is clear, right? Six, 4, and 3. Yeah. Harsh. मैंने एक छोटा सा यहाँ पे एक वो किया हुआ है. This is minus, this is plus, this is plus. ऐसा है, ठीक है? You have to add green and yellow area and then subtract the red area. यार मैंने ना पहले ठीक लिखा था. आई एम सो सॉरी गाइस. कोई बात नहीं, मतलब तुमने शुरू किया भी नहीं होगा, पहले ठीक लिखा था मैंने. रेड वो माइनस, ये प्लस नहीं है. चलो वो तो बात की बात है, अभी वहाँ तक पहुँचे नहीं होगे. How many of you can solve this question? Prathamesh, heavy torture क्या था? Torture. Tell me something. Okay, I have not done circles. I know it, and it's not bad of me to do something, a question like this in which I have not done circles. जरूरत नहीं है. I just want to, because we are talking about origami again and again. एरिया निकालना आता है सबको ना? कितने लोग ऐसा कर रहे हैं कि पहले इसका इस सेक्टर का एरिया निकाला? Okay, tell me something. How many of you are doing it this way? Area of sector, then subtract area of triangle, do it 3 times, and then put it here. How many of you are trying to do it this way? Okay, Smith, I'm waiting. The lines are radii, radius, Shilpi. Center से निकला है ना, radius है. में यही दिमाग में ना, हाँ exactly, यही दिमाग में आना भी चाहिए. ये सेक्टर माइनस ट्रायंगल कर दो. निश्चित सेक्टर का एरिया तो होता है थीटा अपॉन 360 into pi r square. By the way, radius is not given. The length of radius is not given to you guys. सेक्टर फॉर्मूला संस्कार बता रहा हूँ. थीटा अपॉन 360 into pi r square. ट्रायंगल आइसोसेलेस जानती exactly. रेडियस भी नहीं हो पाएगा. Is that so? I can give you a radius. कुछ भी मान लो, 7 मान लो, चलो ठीक है. कोई फर्क पड़ेगा नहीं, कट जाएगा, गायब हो जाएगा actually. See, we are studying and the match is about to start. Afghanistan and India. Should I do it now? ओके चलो कर लेते हैं जल्दी से ना, काफ़ी टाइम हो गया है। रामू क्या हो गया? चलो सी द डायग्राम इज क्लियर राइट। मैं करूंगा बिकॉज आई नो द एंगल सी इज इक्वल टू एंगल ए प्लस एंगल बी। ओके नाउ आई पिक दीज थिंग्स, these two, and I will turn them like this. Look at my hands. I'll turn them and try to superimpose on this. So basically what I will get, ये जो एंगल सी है वो देख रहा हूँ मैं, सुपर इम्पोज कर दिया मैंने। ऑल राइट, सो दिस इज एंगल ए, दिस इज एंगल बी, दिस होल इज एंगल सी। मेक सेंस? रुको मैं काम करता हूँ, मैं कलर चेंज कर लेता हूँ सो दैट यू नो इट्स गुड टू लुक एट। रेड जो पहले से था, दिस लाइन, green which comes here, and then I have yellow which goes there. Okay, so red line, the length is 6, green it's 3, and for yellow it's 4. Okay, now red area, this whole was red area, इसमें से green minus कर दिया, that means this part has been subtracted. Yellow minus किया, this part has already been subtracted. So which part is left? This part is left, which is nothing but a triangle with lengths 3, 4, and 6. Apply Heron's formula, get the answer. How was that? Is it clear to everyone? Archie, is that clear? Superimpose कर दो, बस खत्म हो गया आंसर। सी एंगल सी इज सम ऑफ एंगल ए प्लस बी। इससे क्या पता इन दोनों को अगर मैं ऐसे कर दूं तो ये ओवरलैप कर जाएंगे, नहीं कर जाएंगे? टेल मी, दे विल ओवरलैप एक दूसरे के ऊपर, तो बेसिकली ऐसा कुछ बन जाएगा हमारे पास। सो दिस एंटायर रेड माइनस दिस ग्रीन जो इधर कट जाएगा, माइनस द येलो जो इधर कट जाएगा, आई विल लेफ्ट ओनली दिस ट्रायंगल, दिस की लेंथ 6, इस वाली इसकी 3, इसकी 4 है, 6 3 4, वी कैन पुट द फार्मूला एंड गेट द आंसर। राशिका एंड सुपर इम्पोज चिंतन। सुपर इम्पोज मतलब एक के ऊपर एक, क्या बोलेंगे सुपर इम्पोज को, एक के किसी ऊपर किसी को ऊपर डाल दिया, दैट इज सुपर इम्पोजिशन। शुड आई एक्सप्लेन इट वंस? चलो ठीक है, मैं काम करता हूँ इस डायग्राम को बड़ा बना दूंगा, आई थिंक दैट विल बी क्लियर। आई एम ड्राइंग ओनली दिस, ओके आई एम ड्राइंग ओनली दिस पार्ट, बाकी मैं भूल जाता हूँ, सो थोड़ा बड़ा करके बनाता हूँ सो दैट इट्स क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू। Okay, I have drawn this with angle C. I'm drawing it again. Okay, after that, what I'm doing, तो green और yellow का confusion खत्म करने के लिए, so when I make it, superimpose here, एक बात बताओ, दिख रहा है ये ऐसे जाएगा, यहाँ पे आके हो जाएगा, so this is angle A. Is that clear? This length is 3. मैं एक एक करके बता रहा हूँ, step by step. Is that clear everyone? Tell me in the comments. After every step, tell me, is the first part clear? मैं इसको नीचे लगा, यहाँ पे मैंने चिपका दिया है. Cool? Got it everyone? Tell me in the comments, be quick. Then I pick this up, इसको यहाँ के चिपका दिया इधर. So this angle is B. And this guy is how much? 4. Now all of you know this can happen. Why? क्योंकि angle C is equal to angle A plus angle B. Those who could not get it earlier, Now it's clear. And this तो पहले 6 दिया ही हुआ था. This thing is 6. You know that. Okay. By the way, अब देखो मैं क्या करूँगा. ध्यान से देखना. This hole was red. Yes or no? In the original figure, tell me. Yes, this hole was red. This hole was green. Yes or no? And this hole was yellow. Yes or no? Yes. Now look at this. Things are pretty much clear. From the red area, if I remove the green and yellow, ये दोनों पार्ट तो गायब ही हो गए, बचा गया. Only this triangle. चिंतन अभी क्लियर हो गया ना? सेपरेट निकालना तो पॉसिबल नहीं है. पॉसिबल है, आर के फॉर्म में आएगा, बट 2-3 पेज भर जाएंगे, 15 मिनट लग जाएंगे. चलो, let's go ahead and solve a question from quadrilaterals. है ना प्रीतम? राइट अनाथ देखा? जल्दी मोर. वेदांती कुछ क्वेश्चन बना भी देता हूँ ना मैं. आज मैं एक और सवाल बनाऊंगा एंड में. That is connected to this quadrilaterals and polygons only. पहले कुछ ये क्वेश्चंस करते हैं सिंपल. They are concept revision questions which are now in front of you. And in the end, I'll make one more question. भविष्य आंसर कैलकुलेट कर लेना उसमें. अब आंसर निकालना इज नॉट द एजेंडा. द एजेंडा इज टू गेट द लॉजिक व्हिच यू हैव ऑलरेडी गॉट. शायद रूट 54555/2 आ रहा है प्रोबेबली. PQR is the square, very good, with point E on the side SR, such that angle QTR is equal to QTR. Which one is this? This is 4 times angle SQT. SQT, ठीक है. So if this one is X, then QTR will be 4X. Okay, we can say that. Perfect. What's the measure of the angle QUP? This is what we need to find out. Perfect. So tell me something, everyone. This is a square and PR and SQ are diagonals, yes or no? PR, SQ diagonals हैं और square में diagonals bisect करते हैं angles. So this is 45, right? This is 45. And PQ से अगर मैं QT ऐसे जाऊँगा, see, PQ, QT and this TR, PQ, TR. So this and this angle, these two angles are alternate, isn't it? QUP पूछा गया है. चलो ठीक है, QP निकाल देंगे. QUP पूछा ना, not QUR. No problem, we can do that as well. Hardly matters. This one. ठीक है, ये निकाल लेते हैं. No problem. उसके लिए भी QUP निकाल लेते हैं ना. देखो, tell me something. These are alternate angles. So if this whole is X plus 45, this will also be X plus 45. नहीं. And this is given as 4x. Is that clear, everyone? All right. Understood? This whole is x plus 45. This is 4x. I can equate x plus 45 and 4x. Yes or no? Can I do that? Tell me in the comments. Yes. So if I solve it, I get the value of x to be equal to 15. I get this is 15 degrees. X is 15 degrees. Now things are pretty much clear to us. X is 15. This guy is already 45. We know that already. अच्छा मैं तो ये निकालना है, मैं क्यों कर रहा हूँ, फुटेज जरूरत नहीं है. एंड एज इट इज स्क्वायर दिस विल बी 90 plus 15 105 is 75. हाँ ठीक है 75. नथिंग मच टू डू ओवर हियर. आंसर इज 75. ऑल ऑफ यू गॉट दैट और शुड आई डू इट अगेन? $75 is the answer. The main thing over here is that we should be able to recognize the alternate angles, this and this. Once you recognize this, things will be clear. Should I repeat? I don't think it's required. Anyways, this is 4x. This is x. This is 45. This one is 90. This is what we need to find out. So P, Q, T, R. 45 plus x and 4x are alternate angles. In the first class, remember that. Parallel lines में ऐसा होता है. So x, if you solve it, x will be 15 degrees. 15 plus 90 is 105. This will be, remaining one is 75. Because this is a triangle and sum of the angles of a triangle is 180. समझ गया ना? Okay, perfect. Let's do the next one. The given figure AB is parallel to EF, is parallel to CD. AE is to ED, is 2 is to 3. If AB, this is capital B, is 15 and CD is 20, then what's the length of EF? Okay, try to solve this. Ramu, it was not vertically opposite to 4x. Okay, just check it again once. All of it 70 is the answer. Did some origami? Yeah. How many of you can't approach the question? बहुत अच्छी बात है. Of course we can project it. अगर ये बोर्ड के एग्जाम में होता है, इसको पूरा ट्रायंगल बनाते, बेसिक प्रोपोर्शनलिटी थ्योरम लगाते, 1.5 पेज भरते और फिर बोलते हैं आंसर इज 17. But this is stat. Let's do something cool. The ratio is 2 is to 3. So let me divide this into 5 equal parts. This is 1. This guy is 2 already. 3, 4. And BC itself is 5. 5 parts. Uniformly scattered. This 15, this 20. 15 से 20 तक जाने में 5 का अंतर आया है. एक बढ़ा दो. Plus 1, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Already given answer is 17. That's how you guys did it. है ना? Nothing much to do over here. Exactly. We use similarity of triangles and waste 3 minutes to get this answer, but now we can get it in 3 seconds. Isn't it? बात तो वही है. तो ऐसे नहीं किया तुम लोगों ने. I thought you guys did the same way. ऐसा हो जाता है रौनक. Varsha did this way. Very good, Varsha. चलो ठीक है. Shubh did the same way. Very good. So let's go to the next question. Ramu, last question. Yeah, see? 75 is not vertically opposite to 4x, no? ठीक है, 4x नीचे वो ऊपर है. एक बार और कर दूं. The ratio is 2 is to 3. This is 15, this is 20. So, and it's parallel, right? AB is parallel to EF, it is parallel to CD. The thing is, because they're parallel, they're uniformly scattered. That's the thing. So, what we do in similarity of triangles? What exactly do we do? तो similarity हम कर तो यही काम रहे होते हैं, बस उसको हम लंबा लंबा लिख के कर रहे होते हैं. In similarity, so what is similarity? Let us understand what similarity means. What do we mean when we say congruency? You know what? The globe. You have seen the globe? You have seen the globe, right? Globe is similar to our planet. I can say that. But it's not congruent. So basically, what happens? There are two things. This is the planet, this is the globe. So what happens? ध्यान से सुनना. अगर इसका radius r है और इसका let's say small r है, and also if I say that r upon small r is some constant, let's say the constant is k. Tell me something. This is Asia. So if I ask you that the length of Asia from north to south is y, on our planet, then what will be length of Asia on this globe that we have made? How much will it be? It will be k times y, yes or no? This is going to happen. Concentrate करा रहा हूँ मैं. This is going to happen. I want you to understand what similarity means. रटना नहीं है A S A. I don't like that stuff because people get confused. First of all, let's realize what similarity essentially means and where is it used? It's used in forming miniature. There are artists who form miniature, isn't it? Globe is miniature of a planet. So to have a perfect globe, we need to accommodate all the ratios the same way as we have contracted the radius, right? Okay. Y k होगा, y by k नहीं होगा. सोचो फिर से एक बार. K is the multiplier. See, capital R is k times small r. So this y, oh sorry, y by k होगा. हाँ ठीक है. I'm so sorry. Okay. ठीक समझ गया ना, y by k होगा. Okay, but now you understand what similarity means, right? Y by k होगा. But you understand what similarity means? Yes or no? Tell me in the comments. है ना? So when one thing gets shortened or elongated, automatically all the things in that closed figure change by the same value. Can we say that? Confusion क्या हो गया? Confusion हो गया. रुक जाओ. What just happened? Let's say this was y dash. अब ठीक है? अब ठीक है? So this upon this is k. That means y planet ka upon this will be k, which means y dash will be y by k. I think there's no confusion now. Confusion clear, Varsha? So all I'm saying is that in a closed figure, if something gets shortened or elongated, in the similar figure, same thing happens. All right? That's what you understand. This is what similarity actually means, nothing else. So when we change the size, but not the shape, we get a similar figure. Okay? Okay? When we do not change the shape, when we change neither the shape nor the size, we get a congruent figure. Is that right? तो अब समझना इस बात को. मैं मिटा रहा हूँ. Having said that, so let us keep this in mind already. Now I'll go to a conventional method for solving this question, जो board exam में करते थे, and then remember this line which I said right now, which will be used to derive the shortcut. Okay, so if you want to solve it conventionally, I will extend it like this. Okay, this one is AB, this one is EF, and this one is CD. All right, let this be O. Let this be O. This is parallel to this to parallel to this. It's given already. Okay, इतना clear है. Clear to all. So, yeah, this thing upon this thing is 2 by 3. 2 by 3. Let this thing be also something. Let this be something called, let's say this is x. This is 2 and this is 3. In terms of ratios, this is what we have with us. So, in triangle OAB and triangle OEF, this x upon x plus 2 would be equal to AB upon EF, yes or no? By similarity. Is that clear? Is that clear, everyone? Conventionally. And also, we can follow same logic for triangle OEF and OCD. OEF and OCD. Which means x plus 2 upon x plus 3, x plus 2 upon x plus 3 will be equal to EF upon 20, right? Right? AB was already given to us, that was 15. Let's write 15 over here. In place of AB, I'll write 15. Now we have two equations. One is this, other is this one. I hope now you know that you can find EF in terms of x, or probably you can multiply these two, and you'll get the value of x. And after you can solve the question. Mass point Ramu यहाँ ही लगेगा. Mass point सिखाऊंगा मैं, ये यहाँ नहीं लगेगा. Is that clear? So I hope you can solve this question. Multiply this by this, EF gets cancelled, you'll get the value of x. Once you get the value of x, you put the value and get the answer. Right? X plus 3 कैसे? कहाँ पे? हाँ मैंने, this is x plus 5. Sorry, actually. Yeah, x plus 5. After this, can you guys solve it? Or should I solve it for you? After this, I will just multiply these two. Why? Because EF will get cancelled. I'll get an equation in terms of x. Then find the value of x and put it anywhere, either in first equation or second equation, get the value of EF also. You can do that, right? Well, now coming back to what I said about similarity. The way things are elongated or contracted in a closed figure, in the same way everything contracts or elongates the same way. So see, this is 15, this is 20, and this is 2, this is 2, and this is 3, which this is 2, and this whole is 5. So, you're getting it? The elongation from 15 to this, like it's 2 in terms of ratios. From here, it becomes 3 in terms of ratios. Or I can also say 15 से 2 बढ़ा in terms of ratios, then कितना बढ़ा? 5 बढ़ा in terms of ratios. In terms of ratio, 15 increased by 5. In reality also, 15 increased by 5 only. That means 1 unit of ratio is equivalent to 1 unit. Is that cool? Understood? 1 unit of ratio is equivalent to 1 unit in the real world. अगर ये 20 की जगह 40 होता, suppose, तब क्या होता? 15 से 40, 25 बढ़ गया. So 1 unit of ratio would be equivalent to 5 units in that case. Is that clear? So whatever the values here, we can just divide this difference in terms of ratios and get the answer like we did in arithmetic classes. Cool. ठीक है? तो 15 से 20 तक जाने के में 5 बढ़ा, यहां भी 2 से 3 हो रहा है. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and this was 5. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 is already given to us. 17 happens to be the answer. Sure, now it's clear. Perfect. Let's do this question. Rachna, I just translated it in Hindi. The same thing. What I did in English is the same thing in Hindi as well. Nothing has been lost in translation, don't worry. The last method was like, I divided 2 to 3 was there. So basically, 2 plus 3 becomes 5. There was a gap of 5 units from 15 to 20. So the second line would be 15 plus 2. So let's do this question, everyone. It says PQ is parallel to SR. PQ is 6, PS is 13, RS is 20, and QR is 15. All right. Need to find the trapezium. What can be done? Aritrika has found the answer. How, Aritrika? If we draw a perpendicular like this, and here as well, a perpendicular, this thing will be 6 only. Yeah, we understand that. Let this thing be X, then this thing will be how much? This is how much? 20, right? 14 minus X, isn't it? That's how you guys did it? See how easy it becomes when I was explaining you the formulae. I was doing this with isosceles trapezium. Remember that? Do you remember that? I did this way and then you asked me why half. See, once we try to understand formula in this way, it's easy for us to follow the same kind of, if not the logic, at least the way we cut the things in geometry, you can follow it. It was very easy for us, right? So now you can put in you can use the Pythagoras theorem and do all that stuff. Also, there's one more thing. And what is that? We have 13 here. हर किसी को ब्रह्मा triplet तो आ ही चुका है. 5, 12, 13 is a triplet. So let me say this will be either 5 or 12. This is 5, this becomes 12, and this becomes 5. That makes sense? This is the probability. This might happen. ज़रूरी नहीं हो, but check कर लेते हैं because you know the triplets. This is where triplets are used. Is that clear? 5, 12, 13 or 12, 5, 13. Cool enough? Tell me in the comments. 14 minus x is 12. That means x is 2. 14 minus x is 5. That means x is 9. 2 oblique 9. 2 oblique 9. Here we have 15. 2 से ट्रिपलेट बन नहीं रहा. 9 से बनेगा क्या? 9, 12, 15 बिल्कुल बन रहा है. See, so we got something common. We got 12 common. Common height. We got the common height. That means the second case was correct. Wow. And these cases got rejected. Beautiful, isn't it? देखा? How triplets can help you. समझ में नहीं आया गौरव? Yeah, I'll repeat. Of course, I'll do. Brilliant question, isn't it? Yeah, I'll repeat. Don't worry. See, all I'm saying is, this is 6. All of you know that. Let's drop a perpendicular from here and here. This will also be 6. Okay, let's assume this to be x. So tell me, this will be 14 minus x, yes or no? Why can I say that? Because it's given in the question that the value of rs, this whole, was 20. Perfect. Okay. Right? Ramu, for using trapezium formula, again, we have to do the same thing. We'll have to calculate the height now. Okay, this is there. Now what? Now what? See, listen to me carefully. PS is given as how much? 13. And RQ is given as 15. Now, as I can see, these are perpendiculars. There is high possibility that we might get a triplet, right? So, if you remember the very common triplet, 5, 12, 13. Do you remember that? So, as I can see in this triangle, we have 13. So, there's a possibility that this is 5, okay? And this is 12. Is that clear? Those who could not get it earlier, now tell me in the comments. Is that clear? ये 5, ये 12, 13 हो गया. Pythagoras theorem. Gunjan, why 14 minus x? This is 6, this is x. Subtract 6 plus x from 20. What do you get? Gunjan, this whole is 20. This is 6 plus x. Minus kar do 20 minus 6 plus x. What do you get? 20 minus 6 plus x. You get this only, right? 14 minus x. Okay, so ये 5, ये 12, या फिर I'll change the color. X is what? If this is 12, 14 minus x is 12, that means x is 2. I'll put 2 over here. Any problem? I'm using the color coding over here. Let me take blue color. It's also possible that this is not 5, but 12. In that case, this will be 5. Okay? This is 5. 14 minus 6 is 5, then that means x is 9. Perfect. Kirti, we cannot do 20 minus 6 by 2 because we do not know whether this is an isosceles trapezium. Okay? Kirti, earlier we did that because in the formula it was an isosceles trapezium. But because you don't know here whether it's isosceles or not, that's why we cannot take the half. Okay, Kirti, I hope it's clear. Well, this is cool to all of you. Perfect. अब मुझे एक बात बताओ. Tell me something. This length and this length will be same. Yes or no? This has to be same. No, it's the same height. The same figure की height same ही होगी. ये 5 होगा या 12 होगा, कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता. Am I right? So let me write over there this 5 oblique 12. Now tell me something. Everyone, tell me something. क्या 2, 5, 15 triplet बना रहा है? We have two possibilities. Either this triangle is 13, 5, 12, and the other triangle there is 15, 5, 2. This is case 1, right? And case 2 is this is 13, 12, 5, and this one is 15, 12, 9. So as you can see that these two are making triplets, it has to be the correct answer. And here this is not making triplet. This is wrong case. In fact, the height cannot be 5. So this won't be selected. By the way, एक और चीज देखो. This is not even a triangle. 15, 5 to triangle है भी नहीं, बन ही नहीं पाएगा. Is that clear? 15, 5 to triangle, it's not two sides greater than third side. What happened? How 5 inter coming? How many of you did not attend my class, the previous 2 classes? If you did not, रुक जाओ, पहले 5 12 कहां से आया दिखा देता हूं. पहले तो ये क्लियर हो गया ना everyone. Is that clear? Yash, I told you that one number can be part of 2 different triplets. N is 9, then 40 is a possibility. But it's also, this is a derived triplet. Yash, 3, 4, 5 का 3 times. There is 9, 12, 15. Okay? इतना क्लियर हो गया ना सबको? आंसर क्या निकाल लेते हैं अभी? Now we know. Now we know all the things. So what's the height? What's the height? It's 12, right? 12 is the height. 12 is the height. This is 6. This whole is 20. So the answer is half into 6 plus 20 multiplied by 12. Okay? 2 6 are 26 into 6 is what you need to calculate. 156 happens to be the correct answer. Perfect. Don't you guys think that triplet formula was beautiful? It's great. How many of you did not attend my previous 2 classes? Those who did not, 7 कैसे आ गया गुंजन? तुमने गलत यूज किया होगा. That's not possible. And एक बार दिखा दूं अगर नहीं अटेंड किया आप लोगों ने तो, n into n square minus 1 by 2 into n square plus 1 by 2. this will be used to find a triplet if n is odd, and n squared minus 4 by 4, n squared plus 4 by 4 will be used if n is even. Okay, here PS was given as 13 and QR was given as 20. So this is the hypotenuse. You can equate 13 to this value or this value and get the value of n automatically. Anyways, 5, 12, 13 तो हर किसी को याद पहले से ही होता है, बचपन से देखते आ रहे हैं इसको. Got it? Is the right triplet, not the common triplet. Clear to all of you? There are common triplets which we like 3, 4, 5, 7, 24, 25. हाँ ठीक है दीक्षा, चलो ठीक है यार समझ में तो आ गया ना. चलो मैं और चीज करूँ, इसी ट्रिपलेट जो मैंने किया है थोड़ा इसको और सिंपली दिखा दूँ. चलो एक काम करते हैं. Next question we'll take in the next class, but let me tell you one more logical thing which will be applicable, very helpful to you guys. Now listen carefully. जो मैंने लिखा है ना n square minus 1 by 2 and n square plus 1 by 2, I'll make it simpler. So let's say I want to find the triplet for 3. Listen very carefully. Very carefully. जिनको नहीं पता समझ में अभी तक पूरा क्लियर हो जाएगा. What's 3 square? What's 3 square? Tell me. And also, can I say difference between these two is 1? Yes or no? N square minus 1 by 2 and n square plus 1 by 2 का difference 1 है. That means, and this will be used when n is odd. This means when n is odd, difference between the other two sides will always be 1. Nothing else. Right? 3 का square is 9. I want you to break 9 in two parts such that they are 1 unit apart. 9 में दो टुकड़े, 1 unit apart. This is 4 and 5. 4 plus 5 is 9. Yes or no? This happens to be a triplet. Let's take n as 5. What is 5 square? Prathamesh, you must have done some calculation mistake. Okay? Square of 5 is 25. 25 with two parts, so that they're 1 unit apart. 12 and 13. See? That's the triplet I was talking about. Let's say we have 7. 7 square is 49. Two parts. 24, 25. We got the triplet. Let's say we have 9. Square is 81. Two parts are 40 and 41. That's 1 unit apart. We got the answer. 11 square is 121. Two parts at 1 distance apart. 60, we got the values. So, I made it even simpler. It's clear now? To everyone? निश्चित n तो हमें कैलकुलेट करना पड़ा ना. n का वैल्यू 5 है. 13 was the hypotenuse. ठीक है. So let me do something like this for the even also. In even the case was n square minus 4 by 4 and n square plus 4 by 4. Tell me something. What's the difference between these two? It's 2. Yes or no? वेदांती स्कूल में नहीं पढ़ा सकते थे कि मैंने खुद बनाया है. स्कूल में पढ़ाएंगे जब आने वाले बच्चे होने होंगे. इनफैक्ट वन ऑफ the I won't take the name, a very senior person from Tamil Nadu State Board, they have contacted me to make some kind of reference books for school kids so that they understand these things. So probably, let's say 5, 6 years down the line, kids will learn these things. Okay? Tulika, understood? Very good. So this plus 2 hai. Let's say we have something for something like for this for even, right? When n is even. Let me pick an even number. Difference is 2, isn't it? Add 2 to it, you'll get this only. Right? So let's do this. Let us take n as 20. What is square of 20? What is square of 20? Pranav, I'm not taking any money for it. I just told them that this should be my legacy. Just वहाँ पे नाम लिख दो, that will be enough. इन चीज़ों के पैसे ना ठीक नहीं होता. But okay, I'll try. Wait. Is this clear? n is 20. What is 20 square? 20 square is 400. Half of 400 is 200. And I like to break 2 in 2 parts so that they're 2 units apart. That is 99 and 101. That happens to be my triplet. So in case of odd, I just broke it at 1 unit apart. In case of even, I will take the half of it and then break it, which is 2 units apart. Clear? That's the only difference. I'm repeating. For odd, we take the square, break it in 2 parts, which are 1 unit apart. For even, we calculate the square, take its half, and make 2 parts, which are 2 units apart. Okay? Yeah, Prashant, of course. Difference of 2, no? 99 and 101. It's 2 units apart. 2 कैसे आ रहा है? You can do it. You can see it yourself. Ujjwal, just add 2 to this. You'll get this only, no? Plus 2. 4 2s are 8. Minus 4 plus 8 becomes plus 4. Yeah, when the hypotenuse is 15, of course. So when hypotenuse is 15, what's going to happen? See, there's some hypotenuses which are derived from any triplet. They are not true triplets. Okay, so 3, 4, 5. This is a pure triplet, and any multiple of it, let's say second multiple, will be 6, 8, 10. Third multiple will be 9, 12, and 15. Do you get that? So these guys are not the true triplets, they're derived triplets. So if you get a hypotenuse which is a multiple of 5, it will be derived from this only. Is that clear? I think who asked that? Ujjwal, someone asked that. Prashant. Clear, Prashant? When the hypotenuse is a multiple of 5, it will be derived from 3, 4, 5 triplet. Perfect. Got it now? Cool. The question I was talking about. Okay, let me do a question. Cool. I need some free space, which is here. Okay, so I'll make a question. I have a hexagon. All of you know what's a hexagon, which has 6 sides, and it's a regular hexagon. A, B, C, D, E, F. By the way, the question I'm already giving you the figure, so your life will be easy. But in the real question, if I want to create the question, I won't be giving the figure. I'll write it. You will have to make the figure. So, okay, मैं figure बना देता हूँ. So it says that M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, and M6 are midpoints of AB, BC, CD, DE, EF, and FA. Okay, and then what happens? These guys join M1 to M3, M3 to M5 this way. They make a triangle. Okay, and then they join M1, M3, M4, and M5, M6, and this will make a rectangle. So what do you have to do? You have to wait. I'll shade the area. I've shaded the area. I want you to tell me the ratio of shaded area upon total area of the hexagon. Is that clear? It's known that the hexagon is regular. When I say regular, it means all the sides are equal. Okay? And also, ये मत बोलना कि आपने तो अभी तो पढ़ाया नहीं है hexagon, तो कैसे पूछ रहे हो? ये पढ़ा सकते हैं because I have told you triangles already. And a regular hexagon is nothing but combination of 6 triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so every hexagon is made by combining 6 equal to triangles. So let's try and solve this. Some people getting 1 by 3, some getting 1 by root 3. How to approach? Tell me something. The shaded region is nothing but an isosceles trapezium. Yes or no? The shaded region is an isosceles trapezium, isn't it? We can calculate its area by calculating the area of this triangle, and then subtracting the small triangle from it. So if I mark it like red, if I calculate the area of M1, M3, M5, and then subtract this red one, I'll get area of trapezium. Yes or no? Right? That's how we can calculate. That's one of the way. But for that, you will be requiring the length of this side. Let's say this length is A, and depending on it, you can calculate other lengths and get the answer, of course. Probably that is how some people have solved it, isn't it? By using different properties of triangle. है ना? Are you getting it? If you assume it to be A, in terms of A, you can find this value. And then you can solve the question. Yeah, there are multiple ways. Just join in and solve. All of you have made this diagram. Take the screenshot because I'm going to erase it. I'm going to erase it. Yeah, Isha, that's the question. How? By using see, if I join from here to the center, I'll get an equilateral triangle. We can use 30, 60, 90 rule. I have told you trigonometry, basics of it. You can use that and get the value of A. Right, but let me do something really cool. So tell me something. I'm making a statement. Tell me if you understand the statement. The statement is that a regular hexagon is made by 3 sets of parallel lines. See, I'm making it. One set of parallel lines. This is the second set of parallel lines. This is the third set of parallel lines. Can I say that? But a regular hexagon is nothing but a combination of 3 sets of parallel lines. Yes or no? And all the lines are equal. We can say that. Of course, we can say that. And now I'll try to draw the parallel lines, lines parallel to equidistant parallel lines. Horizontal ke liye, line number 1, line number 2, line number 3. Okay? So what I did here, if you understand, I joined M3, M5, then this C and F, then I joined M6 and M2. That's what I did. I'll just mark it here so you don't get confused. M3, M5, C, this one is F, M2, this is M6. Okay, all right. And also A, B, C, D, E. Let me mark this also. M1, this is M4. Okay, that's what I did. After that, I can draw similar 3 parallel lines for this set, FA and CD. This one, FA and CD. Similarly, how? By joining E to M1. No, sorry. By joining M5 to M1, the midpoints, then E to B, 3 parallel lines, M4 to M2. Makes sense? And after that, clear? With green in this plane, okay? I can join M1 to M3, A to D, and M6 to M4. Cool, I have joined that. Out of these, how many parts do I need? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 parts are all I need. All I need reminds me of this song by Eminem. All I need is rhythm divine. Remember that? These 8 parts I need. And how many parts do we have? 7, 8, sorry, 8 tak aa chuka tha. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So overall, I have divided the entire hexagon in 24 equal triangles, out of which 8 is what I want. 8 upon 24. The answer is 1 upon 3. That's it. Yeah, Enrique. It's Enrique. Very good, Bhavisha. तो ठीक है, shortcuts कब काम आते हैं? See, shortcuts in geometry are all about visualizations. You can visualize, and Shelly, of course it's a cat level question. We can visualize things in geometry, and now you'll ask me that which kind of figures we can visualize, we can do this stuff. We can do this when the figures are regular, figures are symmetric, figures are uniformly distributed. जो भी मैंने यहाँ पे किया है, वो सारे figures में एक बात ध्यान देने की थी. They were either regular or symmetric or uniformly distributed. All right? Varsha, Priyanka, that is how you... See, we think this way because we can divide things like this only in 3 cases, symmetric, uniformly distributed, and regular figures. जब भी 3 ऐसा कुछ आ जाए, things will be pretty much easy. All right? और अगर ऐसे नहीं कर पाओ फिर तो कन्वेंशनल तरीका तो है ही है. निश्चित बैच 2 का अलजेब्रा अभी अरिथमेटिक चल रहा है. I think it will take 2 weeks. After 2 weeks later I will start algebra there. समय धीरे आ जाएगी. रात्रि का वेरी गुड. See, रात्रि का did this way. There are 2-3 people who did this way. ठीक है, अभी पहली बार हो रहा है, अभी तो अभी बहुत सारे वर्कशॉप्स होंगे, बहुत सारे क्रैश कोर्स भी होगा. थिंकिंग विल डेवलप, डोंट वरी. Chintan, I don't think it's possible to join for algebra. You'll have to talk to the support staff in case you want to. But you should have to talk to the support staff. Like, I look after academics only. For all the other things, support staff is there. You can talk to them. All right then. So this is over. We'll meet again on Monday. I will continue with the circles, and then There'll be class in which triangles, quadrilaterals, polygons, and circles all will be combined, because in geometry, you normally will see questions which will be a blend of all different concepts. All right. Should the crash course starts in the month of September? All right, so I hope you learned a lot of new things today. Which of course, I do not hope I know, and it's really enjoyable. So every year, I get this opportunity once or twice to go through the visual mathematics, which is geometry, once, and it is really enjoyable. Thank you, everyone. Good night.